COOKMAS episode 6. Y'all, I made some chicken parm with this homemade spicy marinara sauce. And of course, you cannot forget the classic chicken breast with that parm and the breadcrumbs. So y'all, let's just go right into it. So as you see right here, I have 2 chicken breasts that I decided to butterfly because they were a little bit too thick. So basically what you want to do is, after trimming off any excess fat and skin and anything else that you need to, you just want to use your sharp chef knife to make a cut down the center of the chicken breast, and don't go all the way to the end. Save about an inch or so, and then just flip it all out, and it looks like a butterfly, kind of, sort of. So that's all you need to do, and you have a larger piece of chicken breast that's thinner, you have more surface area, and it's perfect for the frying up. So now, in order to make it even more thin, I'm just covering up with a little bit of cling wrap, and then I'm just going to use the bottom of a heavy-ish saucepan, and I'm basically just going to hit that chicken, bang it a few times, just to make sure that it gets nice and thin. I want it probably like a half of an inch thick, all in all. So that's all you got to do. If you have a rolling pin, you can use that, but this is just what I had on hand, so that's what I used. So now, after you do that, you just want to season it lightly with a little bit of Tony Chachere's Creole seasoning, and then you want to just go in with a little bit of black pepper. You can sub the Tony C's for just some regular old salt, but you know, why not add a little bit more of that flavor up in there? So that's what I did. Make sure you season both sides, rub the seasonings all up in there, and y'all pretty much good to go. So for the homemade marinara sauce, I am starting off with a little bit of olive oil in my saucepan. Then I'm going to go in with about 1 whole medium-sized white onion. Just going to get that all in there, sweat it all out a little bit for about 30 seconds to 45 seconds. And after that, I want to go in with some sliced up garlic. Now you can do minced garlic, you can use that canned preserved garlic, whatever you have. I just like to slice it because I like to see the garlic in this marinara sauce. So I'm just going to saute it all together for probably maybe 3 minutes or so all together. Then I'm going to go in with my large can of tomato sauce, 29-ounce can of tomato sauce. You can use crushed tomatoes, diced tomatoes, whatever you have. I just went with the tomato sauce, y'all. Don't overthink it. It's not that complicated. So after adding in the tomato sauce, I'm going to go in with a little bit of seasoning. So I love basil in my marinara sauces. I'm going to go in with some chili flakes. So I wanted to make it really spicy. Going with a little bit of pepper and maybe 1 tablespoon of Italian seasoning. Then mix that all up together. Stir it all up. Stir it. And after that, you just want to literally just simmer this for maybe 25 to 30 minutes on low heat. And y'all, the marinara sauce is going to be done. So now, of course, when you're making chicken parm, you have to have the classic parm and breadcrumb sort of topping or breading for the chicken breast. So as you see it there, I just have some panko breadcrumbs with the herbs in it, I believe. Went with a little bit of pepper, a little bit of salt. And then, of course, you have your Parmesan cheese. Not too much of that parm in there. And then after that, you want to go in with a little bit of flour, and that helps the egg stick to it. So go with the egg next, and then just dip it in that panko and Parmesan breadcrumb mixture, and y'all, breading is done. So now I have my just regular spaghetti cooking. Just follow the packaging instructions, some salted water, a little bit of olive oil in there, and just cook it till it's all finished. And as I said, make sure that marinara sauce stays on low. Make sure you really are just simmering that stuff so all the flavors really marry and mingle and really get nice and cozy and comfortable. And you know, make sure that they really know each other, okay? Alright, so now it is time to really get into it. So I have a little bit of olive oil, a little bit of butter heating up in my skillet, and on medium heat, I'm going to add the chicken breast in and cook it for about 3 minutes tops on each side. Make sure you don't really cook it too long because you don't want to overcook it. It's just chicken breast, and because we banged it all out and made it thinner, it doesn't take as long to cook. So after cooking the chicken on that second side, I removed them all from the heat, and now it's time to go in with that spicy homemade marinara sauce. And I'm just spooning over a few tablespoons and putting it onto each chicken cutlet. And after that, you gotta top it off with some mozzarella cheese. Now I really don't know why you people love to top it off with mozzarella cheese instead of Parmesan cheese, because it's chicken parm. I don't really know. I don't know if I have to be Italian to really get it. I don't know. I'm not getting into all of that though. So I'm just going to spoon that marinara sauce on there. I sliced up some mozzarella cheese that I picked up, just some plain old regular mozzarella cheese. I got it from the local grocery store. I don't have any fancy mozzarella cheese over here. So I'm just doing that. And you just want to top it all off with a few slices of that mozzarella. Place it in your oven on broil for no more than like, I want to say maybe 3 minutes tops, y'all. But y'all, I really did not do that. And yeah, do not, make sure you set a timer or something like that, because you do not want to forget that you have that stuff in the oven. And yeah, y'all, this is what happened to me. So yeah, I mean, it's still fine, honestly. I mean, y'all ain't eating it, so y'all ain't really got to worry about it. But it was fine, honestly. It didn't really taste too bad, or too burnt, I should say. Definitely wasn't nasty. But yeah, make sure that you remember you have that stuff in the broiler, because if not, like I always say, it'll burn on you and it'll turn on you. And yeah, this chicken parm played me today. It played me today. But it's all good though. I'm gonna just, I'm gonna dress it all up. I got that nice, tasty, spicy marinara sauce. So yeah, it ain't too bad. It ain't too bad, y'all. But anyway, that's all I have for y'all today. This was actually still pretty okay. It was still pretty okay. Just make sure you don't forget that stuff is in the broiler. Y'all, of course, you gotta serve it up with that pasta with that spicy marinara sauce. And even though it's a little slightly burnt and slightly crusty, I'm gonna still give y'all a nice little taste test so y'all can see what this stuff is looking like and tasting like. There we go, y'all. Hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think down below in those comments. Do not come at me for leaving it in the broiler, y'all. All right, y'all. I'm gonna see y'all in the next video. You can like, share, comment, subscribe if you like. Later.